This must have been an award for long and faithful service. A box of snuff. Strong stuff.
I can almost picture you as an inspector, Sherlock. You'd lie on his sofa all day and still solve more cases than the rest of the police.
Hive Master. Crime lords just love catching monikers. The files are gone, that's odd. Now that is odd, to say the least.
Let's take the ear, Sherry. It'll bring us luck. You'll see.
Good lord, you can't be serious.
A contest for the guests of Cordona. Find hidden treasure.
Nice. Always play it by ear, pal.
Clearing out on Hive Master's orders. Cornelius said he knows what he looks like, but he's full of it. Clearing out on Hive Master. Clearing out on Hive Master. Clearing out on Hive Master.
There are some chaps inside and they're armed. Be careful, Sherry.
Hey, this is Hive territory. Shoot him, boys.
Too simple.
Dodge this!
Take a rest, my friend.
Give him the pepper snuff. Time to knock this guy out.
Too simple.
The snuff's ready.
I'm coming.
Give him the pepper snuff.
I'll put you 6 feet under. Eat lead.
No more crime for you until next month. Too simple. Don't bother moving.
The snuff's ready.
I am invincible. I'm coming.
Take a rest, my friend.
He's all yours now. Go for it.
Eat lead.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Smells of burnt paper. Just another day in a smuggler's office.
Everything knits together. Someone's been burning papers, I see. What a convenient way to pull the wool over the eyes of the customs house. It looks as though someone or something has escaped.
A statue of a buckled cage inside a city full of criminals. Let's take a closer look, Sherry.
It used to contain a silver statue of a miner's canary. They were often used by miners to detect fire damp. For the ones who gave their lives in the silver mines, for the safety and prosperity of miners' end, 1830. The lattice work was bent a long time ago. A gloomy picture.
But quite poetic. A symbol of safety and prosperity has vanished from Miner's End, and now only the cage is left to remind the residents of their past glory.
The canary was stolen a long time ago. There's no hope in finding it now, but perhaps someone might know at least something about it. We should ask the people around here. Can I ask you a question?
If you ask that again, I will find where you live and break your windows.
Is this familiar to you?
What a coincidence. I only learned of this recently myself.
My grandma had known the man who has doomed us all.
The thief died in grief. A poetic story for such an unpoetic place.
Safety is gone, and tears take the rest.
Get off me! Sherry, don't even think about breathing these nasty things. Ugh. Get off me! Sherry, don't even think about breathing these nasty things. Ugh.
Sir, I'm looking for a man who goes by the name of Hive Master.
Uh-huh.
You are the Hive Master, aren't you?
Depends on who's asking.
I'm Sherlock Holmes. I'm investigating Chief Inspector Placido's last case.
Placido, huh? Never heard of him.
I find it ironic that you've never heard of the man whose gun is strapped to your waist. The man who shot away your ear. It might almost be amusing the way your tilted hat quite emphasizes the wound.
You know what's amusing, boy? Your allegations. Take my advice. Turn around and walk away. Now.
Very well. Sergeant Stark will want to take over from here.
Yeah. Now get the hell out of my yard.
Sergeant Stark's back at his desk, across from the Chief Inspector's office.
Any news, Mr. Holmes?
No, not yet. I need more time.
Any news, Mr. Holmes?
Chief Inspector Placido can be presumed dead, but I've tracked down the man who killed him. The Hive Master. He is currently at the apiary in Miner's End. Alone. I thought I'd leave you the pleasure, Sergeant.
Yes, I see. No time to waste, then. You've done us all a great service. Please, take this as a token of gratitude.
Enough with the pleasantries. You have a dangerous criminal to arrest.
Right. Right. Well, thanks again for your help. Good luck, Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Sherlock Holmes, I presume?
Correct. With whom do I have the pleasure?
Emilio Estevaux. Happy to make your acquaintance. I am here on behalf of Mycroft, your brother. He's on his way to Cordona. In the meantime, he requests your assistance with a sensitive matter. My orders are to provide you with the details.
You have my attention, Mr. Estevaux.
Mark Ridley, the son of General Arthur Ridley, is being blackmailed. Suffice to say, the compromising material is of a delicate nature. The matter is of no small importance to the Crown, especially given the status quo on Cordona.
What about the status quo?
The Ottoman population holds a certain animosity towards the colonial rule. It's been this way since we took over the island. General Ridley made concessions with their leaders, but I'm afraid we are still teetering on the edge of open hostility.
What does Mycroft want me to do? Retrieve the blackmail material?
No, sir, nothing of the sort. Mark Ridley is meeting the blackmailer atop the old city bridge tower. You shall observe from a distance, then establish the blackmailer's identity. Do not attempt to arrest him. We'll handle it from there.
Saving the best for yourself? Fine.
There's a cafe just over the bridge that provides a good vantage point. Please report to me when you are done. I'll be waiting for you here, and remember, discretion is of the essence.
We used to take a shortcut down the banisters, much to everyone's annoyance.
Oh yeah, what fun. They had to fix these handrails several times. I wouldn't try it now, Sherry, tempting though it is.
Well, it's gorgeous. From an engineering point of view, at least. Let's take a closer look through this telescope.
Did they put it there so people don't forget they are still in dear old Britain, regardless of the climate?
Either that, or it's a reminder for the locals to behave. Led Zeppelin, 1880, built in the name of power and glory of invaders, with the assistance of their dog, Edric Arat will be avenged. Somebody used red paint to write invaders over Great Britain and their dog over the governor's name, and then added Edric Arat will be avenged. Interesting.
What is Edric Arat?
Not what? Who? It's a Turkish name. Somebody seriously doesn't like this machinery floating above their heads.
If they mean this revenge thing, something bad might happen. Maybe we should look into it. What'd you say, Sherry?
Do exercise some restraint, Mr. Holmes. Find the whos and we'll handle the whys.
Here, grab a seat. Here, grab a seat.
You even brought a book, huh?
May I have... Same as always.
You just don't give up, do you?
Oh, come on, let's get closer. We can't see anything from here.
No, too early.
So we're just going to sit here all day?
Patience, John. I have a feeling this is more than simple blackmail. We'll be close when the blackmailer leaves, and then...
Go! Oh, not a pretty sight, this.
What's happened? What? Oh, who is it?
Head trauma. Fatal. Gravity is cruel like that.
A rather frivolous accessory for a military man. Shame it's all bloody now.
Oh, my goodness. Who is it?
He was stabbed several times before he fell. The shape of the wounds suggest a curved blade. The knife is missing.
What's happened? What? Oh, who is it?
A key, and where there's a key, there's a lock.
Oh, my goodness. Who is it?
It's almost like he's dancing.
Dancing the dance macabre.
No signs of life, no pulse. I'm declaring Corporal Ridley dead.
What's happened? What? Oh, who is it?
Please move along. The police are on their way. Everything's under control.
Is it now? The General's own son has fallen out of the tower, and not without help, it seems. I need to inspect the scene, and quickly.
The corporal? He ordered me not to let anyone inside without telling him. But now... Wait, are you saying it's a murder? Hardly proves anything.
A brief examination of the body was enough for me to conclude that he was murdered by a blade of Ottoman origin.
You can't possibly be so certain.
Oh, I can be. The corporal suffered deep stab wounds which were inflicted with great force. They were made by a knife meant for cutting, not stabbing. A curved blade, such as an Ottoman jambir or a Gurkha kukri. I haven't seen any Gurkhas on the island, so the conclusion is quite obvious.
Amazing. You do seem more than competent. All right, go in. I'll wait here for the police.
Did you see anything suspicious?
No, sir, nothing. Corporal Ridley had to attend to some private matters upstairs. No one went in, no one came out. Oh, but that means the killer is still inside. Are you sure you want to go in alone?
I'm not alone. I have my friend with me.
Your friend? You mean your gun? There's no one at...
Never mind, I'll be fine.
The killer's gone, vanished into thin air.
This blade is a naval officer's dirk, sharp and well cared for. The edge is covered with blood, but the tip is clean. Can you smell the body odor, John? Someone's been hiding in here. Someone sweaty.
Unless it's a laundry chest. But then it's a different mystery altogether. The case of the vanishing sweaty pantaloons.
This cigarette is still smouldering.
There's a nice view from here, don't you think?
Exactly 100 mangears. The killer didn't touch them. Ridley was attacked by his blackmailer, but before being pushed out the window, Ridley managed to wound him. The killer must still be bleeding.
Come on, let's take the rope down.
I'd rather take the stairs.
Ah, what a bore.
So what happened? Was there anyone upstairs?
No, the killer escaped. We're dealing with a carefully planned assassination. What can you tell me about the deceased?
We were from the same unit, stationed together at the barracks by the bridge, but I can't say I knew him well. Maybe someone at the barracks could tell you more.
Do you know if the corporal had any enemies? Someone who would want him dead?
No, none that I know of. But then again, there's always the Ottomans. They'd want all of us soldiers dead, I reckon.
Oh, where is it?
That was a rough landing.
Wow. Amazing, right?
Disturbing is more like it. Aha! A curved knife covered in fresh blood. There we go. Doubt that this eagle is purely ornamental.
Careful, Sherry. Locals aren't too happy with what you're doing.
I'd better leave the knife here. Now is a bad time to ruffle any feathers.
Go away from it! Who do you think you are? Leave it! Don't touch! Leave it! Infidel! Stop that! Don't touch those!
Help me, please.
Why don't you talk to your co-workers?
Go away! What?
Are you able to help me?
Of course. The streets have the information you seek.
Don't! No! What?
Could you help me?
You have a job, so why don't you go back to it instead of bothering me?
Stop that! Don't touch those!
You are not welcome here. You are not welcome here.
Excuse me, just one question.
My neighbor. I know nothing, unfortunately.
Another knife in the pillar. Another debt paid in blood.